Jessie B Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for the 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And this sketch here is an absolutely beautiful one by Amy. Sorry, I couldn't get the last name. I'll have it in the description box below. And I love the sketch. I mean, it is simple but so pretty, and I love the way that my layout turns out. I am going to put a border on my layout just because the paper I wanted to use wasn't big enough. So I just decided just to add a border, and it makes that paper, just stretches it a little bit, and it gives it a nice little detail. This photo is a photo of my niece and her volleyball team, and they were having a fundraiser, so I snapped a picture of it. And then this paper here is what I'm going to use to make those stripes. And for some reason, the video didn't record me actually cutting these stripes. So I cut one at like ½ inch, then an inch, then 1.5 inches, then 2 inches, and then 2.5 inches. And I'm going to back my photo in the same paper that I used to mat the whole layout, just to help tie that in to the front. So here's what it's kind of going to look like. You can see those strips of paper laid down. I am going to glue them down here in a second, but I decided I wanted to pop up my picture onto some foam and give it a nice shadow behind the photo, so it kind of, makes a presence known. And then I decided to adhere the top and bottom down first of these stripes, and then I'll come in and do the middle. That way I can get them all pretty close to evenly spaced, and I really think that worked out well. I just really love the way this layout turns out. It's so pretty. And this fundraiser was during the summer, so that's why I went with the florals and a summery prints. And then I have another piece of paper. This is all from a paper pad that I got at, I want to say Joann's, I don't remember. It's all from the same paper pad, so all the papers match. And actually, I didn't buy the paper pad. I got it for Christmas from my daughter. But before I put the florals down, I am going to use my stamp positioning tool, and I am going to stamp one black leaf in each of the clusters. And this is just to help it give it some grounding in each of those clusters. And yeah, just so that they kind of pop. And I just really like the way it looks. It's not a heavy leaf, and so it looks really good. Now I gotta say sorry for the table shaking, and yeah, the whole videoing is a little different because I was actually at a local crop that was in the next town over from me, and so yeah, I'm on a little fold up table, so everything moves, but it's okay. It worked out. And so if you see my setup is a little different, that's why. I did these videos and some other videos last month at this crop. So yeah, it was so much fun though. So here's where I'm going to come in with those fussy cut flowers from a different piece of paper from the same pad. And so the colors match, but the flowers are different. I didn't want them to blend in with the flowers I used in this layout, or in the background. I wanted them to pop off just a little bit, but look like they belonged. So each cluster is getting a full flower, and an edge flower. So one that I cut off the edge so it has a flat spot. So I'm going to tuck those ones behind the full flower cluster that I cut out. If I make sense. So they're going to go just like that. And I am going to pop up one of each cluster, one flower in each cluster up onto some fun foam. And then I'll adhere the other one just straight down. And so that is what I'm doing here. Well, I'm just putting it on the foam, and then I'll come back in and adhere everything down. There we go. And so while I'm adhering all this down, don't forget this is a mega hop. Lots of people playing along. Some people every day, some people only when they can. And Christy is playing along every day, and I believe her name is the first one on the list, so make sure you check her out. And it's just so much fun. This has been such a fun series. So I love all the sketches, and this year, this round, most of the sketches are designed for this series. Like people that are participating in the series actually designed a sketch for it. So that is a lot of fun. Yeah. So here is where I decided to bring in some my flares, and I wanted some green in each of the clusters, so I'm using this green leafy print, and I'm just punching out a piece of leaf and putting it a flare over top of it, and then I'll tuck it down in each of the clusters. At first I thought maybe I'll just do 2, but I do believe I end up doing 1 in each cluster. I just really like the way that they looked. So here I am getting these ones adhered down. Yeah, this is where I decided I'm going to go ahead and move this one down here. I liked it better at the bottom here, or the middle cluster, and then I'll add another one up at that top cluster. That's one thing I love about being able to make your own flares, is that you can use the paper, the pattern paper that you have, and so it matches, and if you need more, you just punch out another circle. So there we go. I've got all 3 of the clusters pretty much done. And then I thought the picture was looking a little plain, so I'm fussy cutting 2 flowers out of another piece of this paper from the same paper pad, and I'm just going to adhere them up the side of the picture, and it just kind of frames this side. And I put the orange one down first, and then put this purple one over top of it because I didn't want it to blend into the background, and I really like how that looks. And now I'm coming in with some little word phrases, and my screen is way too tiny for me to see this, and I made this layout a month ago, so I don't remember what they say. But they're all about team bonding, I think. So now I'm coming in with 2 different sizes of puffy dots, and I got the dots at the Dollar Tree. And so I'm putting in 1 big one and 2 little ones in each cluster as my finishing touch. And I really think this layout turned out so cute. It does not have a title, but I'm just using the photograph as the title because it says right on it that it's a bake sale. And so I didn't think I needed to have it twice. So here are the close-ups. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And I will see you again tomorrow for another 30 days of sketches. Bye!